Okay, this is Dan D's video. He did a premiere of it today, and I'm gonna react to it. Now, most of this stuff about Selena and Garrick and whatever, I only know what I'm hearing on Dan D's panel because he's going over the videos, and I've heard some on the takeover. I don't remember who played it. It was either the takeover or Dan D, where Selena and Garrick were talking about it on SZA's panel. I honest to God don't remember which channel it was on. But with Selena and Garrick going back and forth on SZA's panel, it just seems stupid. Now, stuff I heard in this premiere, I don't know. And also with SZA and Moonlight going at it, there is a big difference between SZA and Moonlight. When SZA goes up on a panel, he can keep it to the subject at hand. Moonlight, I think, has some kind of brain damage. She cannot do that. Because she was even talking to Cachet in the chat when she's trying to fight with Biz. Keep it on one thing at a time. You know, you can go off on Cachet all you want, but you got Sis up there sitting there waiting for what? For you to get done with Cachet, someone who's talking in the comments? Yeah, even when Damn D was supposed to interview Moonlight for something, okay, you could tell Moonlight was putting her best foot forward. I mean, she looked really nice, and I can't stand Moonlight, but she looked really nice. Her hair was done. She was wearing a nice shirt, actually, the whole outfit. And even when Damn D started playing All the Lights, I thought, oh, if he's gonna play this whole video, that you can't do that. You're trying to get her up there for an interview, and you're gonna play this insulting bullshit video. I mean, the video is fun, but if you're trying to get Moonlight up there to talk and to keep it civil, that was not the way to go about it. And Damn D had people telling him that, and the next day he said, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have done it. But I'm not so sure if the interview took place, Moonlight would have been civil to him. I'm not sure, because from what I've seen, she can't. It's like a tick in her head. She cannot control it. But Sis, on the other hand, he goes up on a panel to talk about a subject. He can keep it to the subject without going off on people in the chat, going off here, there, in all different directions to where you're like, wait a minute, how did we get from this to this? So, as much as I don't like Sis either, I will say he does know how to control himself. Moonlight does not. And when that happens, it's like her point of view gets lost in all the crap that comes out of her mouth. But let's watch DMD's video.
I'm not even gonna have time to go through everything. So
I was on mute and didn't even know it. Another thing I want to say about when Dan D was supposed to interview Moonlight, if he had just kept it to like just the start of that video where she's just dancing around, that might have gone on better than playing the entire video. And Moonlight at first, I think, was being a good sport. She started dancing around to it and whatever. But Damn D acknowledged the next day that might not have been the right thing to do. Okay. Uh, but yeah, I think that day she was trying to put her best foot forward, and it went sideways right away. And this video, I'm gonna try not to go off really, just give my opinion and that's it. I'm gonna try. I'm hoping I can do it. God, let me do it the right way. Okay, here we go.
Where is it at? Is it on his backup channel or something? Start now? All right, I can start a little bit now. I ain't gonna have too much time, but okay. So, all right. So I don't know what the hell happened. Shit, I've been going all damn day, literally just getting home. But everybody been hitting me up in the back chat saying, "Yo, it's going down on Vince panel." I'm like, "What the hell happening?" Dang, they talking about Barbie hit the link, Moonlight hit the link. They talking about Gary. They talking about Selena. I think somebody said that they mentioned me. I don't know what the hell was said. I don't know nothing about nothing. I didn't watch nobody live stream today. Literally just getting home. Then I'm about to leave again. So shit, let's see what the hell happened. All right, let's see what the hell happened, man. I don't know what the fuck going on, but shit, hey, I'm an innocent bystander, and we just watching it together. Right? I just want to hear my name. I just want to hear my name because I think somebody said that my name was being mentioned. So I want to hear what's said about me. So I don't have no timestamps. I don't have no nothing. I don't. It's 3 hours. Hell no, I ain't watching the whole 3 hours. So we got all right, Moonlight's up there. Sis is up there. Oh shit, Sis and Moonlight was up there. Oh damn, I didn't know that. So who's on this panel? All right, so Barbie's up there. Where should I start from? Oh hell no, I definitely want to listen to no Roll Rich. Moonlight. I don't know where to start from. I don't know. I'm just gonna. I don't know. But salute to everybody in chat. Salute to everybody in chat. What's up, Cash? What's up, Melissa? What's up, Sassy? What's up, CNG Podcast? Angel, Ryan. Salute to everybody. Dora. I'm not gonna be on too long. I'm just gonna skim through this and see what's going on.
Membership like $2, my nigga, $2.99 a month, and go after Roll Rich. I didn't know nothing about no Roll Rich. All I knew is Roll Rich would come to my channel and support me.
I don't care about Roll Rich. I don't want to hear about Roll Rich. Right.
Oh my shit. And like I say, I don't have recordings and I don't do all that shit. I just know what was said, bro. You get mad when Sis talk about you. Fucking playing with me. I don't get why you would come to me about a Barbie girl Tina. What's up, O-Speaks?
Barbie girl Tina.
You was mad talking about, oh, Barbie wear all this makeup, but don't nobody got nothing to say about Barbie. But as soon as I put all this makeup on, they talking about me. You can't stand Barbie. For what reason? I really don't know.
Okay, is that Selena? Selena, don't worry about the makeup shit. If people start talking, let them be. You like the way you look with the makeup on, and you go live. You know, whatever. You're pretty. Barbie girl Tina's pretty. don't take things out on each other because of what other people say. Worry about what each other says. And if Barbie girl has never said anything about your makeup, don't say anything about hers. It's even Stevens, you know. There's enough problems here than to make a problem out of makeup, you know?
Oh, what?
Playing with me, bro. Y'all gonna stop fucking playing with me. Y'all gonna stop fucking playing with me. I gotta teach you a lesson, Selena. Don't fuck with me like that. Then I'm watching shit. You pretty much get mad at me and Sis while Gary the one that out your shit. You wanna go live and move him out the way and shit like that and talking all that shit about me and Sis when it's that nigga. Yeah, y'all got good content. Y'all got content for the day because I'm gonna give it to you.
When something is put out, people will talk about it. Whether they should, whether they shouldn't, that's besides the point. The point is, people will talk. I've been told there are plenty of things I shouldn't have opened up my mouth about. There are plenty of things I've seen that other people shouldn't have opened their mouths about. But I do, and they do, and I don't see why Selena would go after, well, Sis she's had problems with for a long time. But if Vince and Selena never had problems and he's just commenting on videos, I don't know. I don't know. But the stuff between Garrick and Selena kind of does seem like Garrick's putting stuff out there that doesn't need to be put out. But then again, I don't know everything about this situation. I just know what was put out. I don't think needed to be put out. I'm sitting there listening to what I've heard so far, and I'm like, with everything Garrick was saying, I'm like, and I think there was only one thing I heard, and I don't know if this was on a text. I haven't seen a text. But I heard on the takeover, Garrick said something she said, and I was like, whoa, but then he said he uses his own words. Sometimes using your own words can completely change what was actually being said. I'm not saying that's what happened. He said he uses his own words, he paraphrases and whatnot. But even when he said exactly what she said, all I could sit there and say to myself was, and I think there might have been one thing she said about Vince that I'm like, huh? Because I didn't even know they really knew each other. But I still didn't think it was so much that her channel should be taken away or she should be I'm not saying that's what Vince is doing. No, 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 no. I'm just saying it really didn't seem like all that much. It seems like it would have been a little aggravating, but nothing to go for her jugular about. And I'm not saying Vince did that. I'm just giving my opinion. You don't want to hear my opinion? Don't listen to my video. Well, back to this video.
I don't know, Marcus. What's
You
up,
mad at
Bernstein?
me?
I don't know. I have no
Because I
idea.
rock with Barbie. I don't get why you would come to me about a Barbie girl Tina. What's up, O Speaks? You was mad talking about, oh, Barbie wear all this makeup, but don't nobody got nothing to say about Barbie. But as soon as I put all this makeup on, they talking about me. You can't stand Barbie. For what reason? I really don't know. Like I say, I don't stand y'all shit. Don't care. That's y'all shit. You can't stand Barbie. You talk about Barbie to me. I don't care about these things, Selena. You got me jammed up last year on Sia's platform when you was on that panel with Lovey Star. And you tried to get me jammed up for pause events. Yeah, let me take a natural pause, bro. What's up, daughter Zion? Natural pause over. About a Lovey Star.
I will say about Lovey, I did receive a phone call, an actual phone call, and the person warned me. I might have said who the person was before. I don't remember. So I don't want to say it right now. If I said it before, I said it before. If I didn't, I didn't. But I was warned about Lovey because she was getting too close to Sis. And this person told me to warn Arabia the next time I talked to her on the phone. So that's how long ago this was. Me and Arabia was still talking on the phone. And as it turns out, Lovey did get too much with him. To the point where she's like all these other women on this app, gets very, very jealous when the guy they like is talking to another woman. And I don't get why. Yous ain't living together. If yous are living together, you can't just be friends with benefits if you're living together. And if you think you can, you're a fool. When you live together, it's more of a commitment that's leading towards marriage or whatever. But there's more of a commitment there. But if you're just talking online, I get how feelings would get in the way, but all you wasted was time on that person. Not your body, not you were not at risk of getting AIDS or whatever, or getting pregnant and then having a kid and then being attached to that person literally for the rest of your life. A lot of people like to say, oh no, it's only till a kid's 18. No, it's not. It's still your kid. That's still their mother. That's still their father. There are going to be situations where you two are going to have to get together and be cordial in order to get through that situation. But just online, just online, all you did was waste a little bit of time. So it's still a relationship that you have to mourn, but it's easier to mourn those relationships, I think, than it is one where you were physically involved, because there's a lot more to it. And I knew the second I heard Barbie Girl Tina was being called Siz's wife, a lot of women were not going to like it. Selena, I didn't think was going to be one who would start going at Barbie Girl Tina again or saying anything about her. I thought, honestly, it would be Rainy or Lovey or something like that. But, I wasn't even aware Selena and Barbie Girl had any problems right now. And now it just seems like they're coming up. I don't know. Back to the video.
You know I ain't say nothing about no Lovey Star. What's up, Lovelace? Just because you was mad at Lovey Star don't mean I got to be mad at Lovey Star. Shout out to Lovey Star.
I don't know. I don't know anything about any of this stuff. All right, I'm skipping because I don't care about this stuff. I'm be skipping around. I don't. No disrespect, but I don't care about Lovely Star, so I don't care. But it's just, I'm gonna be skipping around because I don't have no time steps. I don't have nothing. I just heard it went down, so I don't know where to go. I'm gonna be skipping around. The stuff that I'm not interested in, I'm just gonna skip it.
She did a tarot card read, man. And I like, okay, shit. Her day read the tarot card and told me something big was about to happen. This was last year, bro, 2024. It was like April, March, man. I don't fucking know. But she read the tarot card, and then we actually had a good time, man.
What happened?
You know what I'm saying? She did a tarot card read, man. And I like, okay, shit. Her day read the tarot card and told me something big was about to happen. This was last year, bro, 2024. It was like April, March, man. I don't fucking know. But she read the tarot card, and then we actually had a good time, man. And some, you know what I'm saying, the shit that every day reading up tarot card, she said something big was coming down the line for me. But it actually came true. Something came big. But Selena, you got mad.
And that's why I really don't go to Earth Day's channel. I think Earth Day is a really great lady. But since my dad passed, weird things have happened to me. And I'm a little leery about going to Earth Day's channel because I'm going to be really tempted. I don't know how she works out the tarot readings, if you have to pay for them, this, that, I don't know. But I'm going to be really, really tempted for her to do it. And I'm actually scared of what might come out. Not this crap about me being racist or whatever. I know damn well I ain't racist. But I'm just a little leery now. I don't condemn what she's doing, not at all. I recently bought a tarot deck from Temu. Yeah, I know, Temu, Temu, Temu. But I bought it because it was the Universal Monsters. There was no guidebook, so I can't even try to use them. But yeah, I'm a little leery now, but that's my own personal thing. There's nothing wrong with her doing this. She's into it. Apparently, she's very good at it. More power to her. But Selena is very Christian and she might not be into this stuff. And people who are really Christian and not really into this stuff, they tend to put it down. They have their reasons for it. I just don't like it when I've only dealt with Catholics and Christians. Christians, especially newborn Christians, reborn Christians, whatever you want to call them, are really into follow the word of God and that's it. And they will talk to you until you agree to do it. The Catholics I've known and grown up with, you're into something, you're into something. If it's wrong, you and God handle it. That's not how Christians are, which I know people will say they're the same thing. No, it's like the difference between conservatives and Democrats. Democrats will shove their beliefs down your throat and you must take it. And if you say anything contrary to the fact, you're wrong. As much as they say live and let live, it's not like that. And by their own choice, they will avoid you for dealing with that stuff. Maybe because they're afraid of something karmically bouncing off on them. I don't know. But yeah, I can so see that Selena did that, got him in Messenger and said, look, don't mess with that stuff. Don't mess with Earth Day. She messes with that stuff. I could so see Selena doing that. Right, wrong, whatever. I am not condemning Selena either. I'm just saying I could see her doing that.
And told me behind the scenes, I should not be fucking with a woman like Earth Day. Because I really didn't know nothing about this tarot card reading shit like that. I didn't know nothing about it. But the woman, the reading came right. I swear to God, right here on the Bible. You told me not to fuck with Earth Day because of the tarot card readings and Earth Day was satanic and she was the devil and you would never deal with somebody like that. But how is that possible? Was you talking to Earth Day at the same time you were telling me this shit? Because now I see that y'all kind of cool.
Okay, now that I don't like. If Selena did that, Selena is wrong. And I don't care if Selena likes me saying this or not. You have no right to say Earth Day is the devil because she likes this stuff. Christians preach all this stuff about being non judgmental, but they do nothing but judge. Selena, you are wrong for that. That's your beliefs, but you have no right to tell someone else she's the devil, stay away from her. You can say, oh, well, I was brought up, that's the craft, there's the devil in the craft, and I'm not going to mess with her and leave it at that. But you have no right to say that stuff about her to someone else. You're accusing her of being something she's not. Lonnie is all into this stuff as well. Is she the devil? I'm into this stuff. Am I the devil? And Christians are very lax in their judgment when it's someone they really like. I remember with Selena, I kept telling her, Moonlight lied on your panel saying that she, because of the arguing, because I was going off on Moonlight and questioning her parenting skills, on Selena's panel, Moonlight brought up the fact I was white. She was talking to Selena. Selena said she didn't do it. She didn't hear her do it. I cut that little tiny clip out of Moonlight saying it. Sorry. And I sent the little clip to Selena. She never looked at it. She never listened to it. But yet she said she would. She didn't care that Moonlight was like everyone else, bringing up the color of my skin. What I said to Moonlight in that first video that started the trouble with me and her was 100% true. She's on there bitching, I'm supposed to be in work. I told them I'd be late, I'd be in at this time, and it's a half hour after the time she said she was going to be in. And if she got caught doing this shit, she might lose her job. And if people on here wanted to get her to lose the job and they figure out where her job is, all they have to do is report her and show the job this video, and they could report her. And what happened? She was reported to child welfare, she was reported to the job. But I'm a white bitch because I said that shit. No, Moonlight, I was 100% right. This bitch decided to bring color into it like most of the bitches on here. So it seems like Selena just sided with Moonlight. She didn't even listen to it. Now those channels are gone, there is no proof. But I don't think Selena cared anyway. That's what I mean by being too judgmental. And Selena is. And this has been going on for years. And don't be fooled. Selena is a human being like everyone else. She has a real nasty side. She doesn't let it out too often. Maybe we haven't even seen the full nastiness of her. But like everyone else, she does have it. And she does omit things and say she didn't hear nothing. So I don't know. Maybe she wasn't paying attention, or maybe she heard it and she just didn't want to get into fights or trouble with Moonlight and just figured, well, let Ellie shut the fuck up. But she is very much like this. She is too judgmental. No one is living in a house that isn't made of glass. We're all living in a glass house that's cracked. It just depends on how bad the cracking is and is it ready to shatter. So, yeah, that I think Selena needs to work on, not being so judgmental. But she had no right telling Vince Earth Day was the devil. That she had no right to do. What proof does Selena have she's the devil? Did you see her devil form? No. So just like people have to be stop being judgmental, talking about Selena's had a lot of body work, Selena's a hua, Selena's this, Selena's that. Selena needs to stop being judgmental to other people as well.
I don't know.
But you told me to stop fucking with Earth Day because of that. You told me to stop fucking with Earth Day because of that. I didn't know nothing about tarot card reading. What's up, King Outlaw Anthony? Once I started reading on some shit, I'm like, oh shit, it kind of spooked me out. Because you, Selena, sent me a video of what tarot card readings can do and how they not good to go about. You sent me a link on that shit. I didn't know nothing about it. I read a little shit. I was like, oh shit. I said, I don't know nothing about this.
Okay, sending him a link so he'd have all the information he needs to decide whether he's going to continue with this stuff or not, that's fine. It's like when you vote for someone, have all the information you can, good and bad. But you don't go around calling someone the devil. You don't do that. And a lot of Christians believe that they literally could take over God's throne. No, 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 no. You can't call Earth Day a devil just because she dabbles in this shit. I don't care if she was a practitioner. It's tarot. She's doing it for fun. You don't find it fun, that's okay. But it sounds a lot like coming from Vince that she was, in a sense, trying to turn him away from Earth Day, which a lot of women on this app do to guys. And I don't understand why. I don't. But I'm sure there's a lot of things Selena does that people would sit in judgment of her on, and she wouldn't like it. No one is pristine. You know, it's like these women on here, when they get rejected by guys, the first word they go for is pedophile. Garrick's a pedophile because he rejected Moonlight. Garrick's a pedophile because he didn't give True Essence enough money. Or maybe he rejected her. So, no, people have to be careful with the words they throw around.
This shit, man. I don't know nothing about this shit, but that shit did kind of spook me when I read that shit. What else flying low? That shit kind of scared me. So if everybody's thinking I stopped fucking with Earth Day because of True Essence, that's not the case. I stopped fucking with Earth Day because I got spooked out because of what Selena sent me on tarot card readings. Otherwise, I'd still be fucking with Earth Day. Cause now she fucking with Earth Day.
So wait a minute, Selena is okay with Earth Day now that Vince is gone? So Vince couldn't even be around Earth Day because of the tarot stuff, but Selena can, even though Earth Day still does tarot readings? The only way that could make sense is if Selena was jealous Vince was around another woman and she wanted all the attention. I don't know. This is all what I'm getting from here. I have no behind the scenes knowledge. I'm not talking to Selena behind the scenes. I'm not talking to Vince behind the scenes. None of that. None of that. I'm only going off of what I'm hearing right now. And Selena is a Christian, but Selena needs to be careful with that Christian attitude of I'm better than everyone else. Christians have that attitude. Now, yes, send in the info. Well, there are some people who say this isn't right and whatever. Here you go. But it does seem like the way Vince is phrasing it, Selena was jealous he was hanging around Earth Day and didn't want him to do that. Just like this whole makeup thing, nobody condemns Barbie girl Tina but condemns Selena. Maybe Selena is jealous of Barbie girl. I don't know. But bitching about people bitching about makeup, that's really stupid. And I have seen Selena on her lives where it looks like she stuck her lips in a bunch of lard. But sometimes women do put on too much makeup. Don't even get me started on makeup trends. Like that makeup trend that makes the women's lips look like assholes. The anal opening, where kaki poo poo comes out and goes into the toilet bowl. It's just like a lip liner around the edges and then a lot of lip gloss. But I also remember in the 80s wearing all these neon colors on your eyes was the style, which was stupid then too. And nowadays you have women wearing makeup to look like cartoon characters. They're even getting face work done to look like it's all stupid. But women will critique other women on their makeup. Women just do it. If Selena is satisfied with the way she looks, fuck everybody else. And don't worry about what they say. Because it could be possible they're just going off on Selena because they don't like the bullshit that was going on between her and Sis. And a lot of people will back Sis up sight unseen. The moral character is what counts. And if Selena thinks she has a great moral character, oh well, fuck everybody else. Barbie girl Tina thinks she has a moral character that's so great. Fuck everybody else. I think I have a moral character that's great. Fuck everybody else. But when you use certain words that are slanderous, people have a right to defend themselves. And calling Earth Day the devil, Selena, you're in the wrong for that. I understand your beliefs. But if somebody tried shoving their beliefs down your throat, you wouldn't like it. So just, please don't do that to anyone else and don't say you don't. Everything is starting to come out that you do. And it's human to want to do that, but just, everyone is over the age of 21. Try to refrain from that. Earth Day is not the devil. And if she is, call up the archdiocese in her area and tell them she's possessed and needs an exorcism.
Like, are y'all fucking kidding me, bro?
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I stopped messing with Earth Day, because when she sent me that link, when Selena sent me that tarot shit link, and I was watching that video, and then I started, what's up with the 27 the ring? Then I started researching. I said, oh shit, that shit spooked me out, bro. Know nothing about that.
What about 27 Doreen?
And I stopped fucking with Earth Day because of True Essence. That's not the case. I stopped fucking with Earth Day because I got spooked out because of what Selena sent me on tarot card readings. Otherwise, I'd still be fucking with Earth Day. Because now she fucking with Earth Day. Like, are y'all fucking kidding me, bro?
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I stopped messing with Earth Day, because when she sent me that link, when Selena sent me that tarot shit link, and I was watching that video, and then I started, what's up with the 27 the ring? Then I started researching. I said, oh shit, that shit spooked me out, bro. Know nothing about.
Okay, he was just saying hello to her. I'm sorry. I thought she said something. Look, there are people that like this stuff. There are people that don't. Now, if the people who do aren't condemning the people who don't, the people who don't should keep their mouths shut. Because there could be a great debate going back and forth, and people are going to get hurt. Okay, on here verbally. But no one has the right to shove their beliefs down someone else's throat. My mother was a reborn Christian. So I know where I'm coming from. Her, some of the people she grew up with, and the people they were surrounded by were reborn Christians. Christian, Christian, Christian. And they are like Democrats. If they gotta buy you into their religion, they will. If they've gotta condemn other shit to get you away from people they don't like, they will. Selena, you need to stop that stuff. That's not right what you did. If that's what Earth Day does, when you talk to her, just ask her, please don't talk about that stuff. I don't like it. And if she doesn't, then you stay away from her. But you don't get someone else to stay away from her. And it seems like that's exactly what Selena did. She got Vince to stay away from Earth Day. I haven't heard that Selena sent this stuff to anyone else that messes with Earth Day. But she sent it to a guy? So women in this sector have to be the center of every guy's attention, or there's going to be a problem? Come on, Selena. From the videos I've seen of you, you leave a pretty good life off of YouTube. You go bowling with friends, you go out on dates, you have a life. You're a teacher. And if this is the kind of stuff you're teaching kids, you need to be reevaluated. That stuff stays out of the classroom. Politics should stay out of the classroom, unless you're in college and that's a class you're taking up. Come on, this is all too much, and I'm only going by what I'm seeing here. And I understand what I'm seeing here may not be all there is. Okay, when more evidence comes out, we'll know. But Selena is a Christian. She said it more than once. She has said on videos she doesn't like this kind of shit. But why did she have to get Vince to stay away from Earth Day? Yeah, okay, give him all the information he needs to make the best decision possible. But Selena's hanging out with Earth Day, talking to her and whatever, but he can't because she said stay away from her. She's the devil, and here's the stuff, the proof. That just seems like a jealous woman getting a guy away from another woman that she thinks may be competition. That's what it seems like. That's what I'm getting off of this. And that's only if Selena really did do that. I'm not calling Vince a liar. I'm just saying it seems plausible given the videos I've seen of Selena over the years. And plausible doesn't mean fact, but if it is a fact, from what I'm getting from here, Selena was jealous and wanted him away from Earth Day. I don't get what's wrong with these women. They're beautiful, confident, but they gotta put down other women and get the guys not to go near them. Why? How does it affect Selena if Vince had another tarot card reading? Whether it be from Earth Day or somebody else. Now, that's wrong. It's just wrong.
I did.
Okay.
See, women, we moved on. You wanted me to not let Queen Regina support me, my big mama. When Big Mama been supporting me, ever since Big Mama started supporting me, it's been all good and dandy over here. Well, now we're on 2.0.
Okay, Queen Selena, there's a Queen Selena, I am sorry, Queen Regina. There is a big problem with her. But if she's not causing any problems, leave it be because we all know how Regina can turn. And Vince is not a child. He's seen what's been going on here. So if he's another person on here that has to get their lumps, then they have to get their lumps. Once all that stuff happened between me and Will T and I saw what he was doing to Lonnie, I knew I would not be able to say to Lonnie, look, Lonnie, dump Will T, there's something wrong. She wouldn't have listened. I believe that so much in my heart she would not listen to me. Because all she was seeing, he was a good guy. He was supporting her, talking to her. You know, she had to get her lumps in order to learn, and she did. Now, Barbie Girl Tina with True Essence. Barbie Girl Tina has a lot more lumps to get. Because Damn D pointed out everything we saw before he pointed it out. And she still is sticking by True Essence. She's got a lot more lumps to take. And I'm not talking about physical lumps, somebody's got to punch Barbie Girl. No. It's not going to stop until she sees it. And for some reason, she's not willing to let go of True Essence. One day she may see True for what True really is. But until then, you know, if more things have to happen to her, more things have to happen to her. Like Lonnie, like Vince, like Barbie Girl Tina, they're all grown ups. They have to make their own decisions. And making decisions is a learning process. And as human beings, just like with the animal kingdom, the animals never stop learning and evolving. We can't stop learning and evolving. And this is just part of the process.
It's been all fun, bro. Once I realized Queen just be want to have fun, man. That's all it is. We like to have fun over here. Don't nobody got time for all that shit. These women like having fun on panels. They don't want to hear this shit. Lives like the shit like that I'm doing right now, bro. This ain't fun, bro. This just me letting you know, like, bro, don't fucking play me. When you behind the scene being messy, ain't no telling what you telling everybody else you talk to. Shout out to Queen, man. Queen in the building. The favorite. This woman is something else, bro. Am I lying? That's what Gary asked you, and you didn't have nothing to say, Selena. Now I'm gonna ask you the same thing. Am I lying? Now, why haven't you said nothing about Gary? Because you've been running your mouth to other folk, talking about.
Okay, one of the reasons she may not be talking about Garrick too much, Garrick may have her information. Yeah, you can block him, but if he has the actual number, he can just get another phone and call you back. She could change the number, but if he has her address, if he knows what school she works for, if she divulged any personal information that she doesn't want to get out, she may be playing it safe. I'm not saying she did say anything, but what if she did? She may not be willing to have that stuff come out. Maybe she hasn't been doxxed yet, but if she ever does get doxxed, there goes her job, there goes her life. She may have to start all over again, and she may not be willing to let that happen. Or it could be like the other women on here. She really wants to go after women to keep them away from the men she wants. And that may be it too. We don't know. Maybe Selena doesn't believe in fighting men. I don't know. I can only say what I'm seeing here and what I've seen and heard before. And it's on video. So I'm not saying anything that hasn't been said or seen. Except for what went on with me and Selena behind the scenes with what Moonlight said. Other than that, everything else is out in the open. Like this, I'm reacting to this. I'm going off of what he says. Now, if Selena comes out with something, that might be something different. But it honestly is looking like Selena is like these other women on here in the sense she likes the attention from the guys and she doesn't want the guys giving that attention to others, especially others she doesn't like or may view as competition. But that's all I'm seeing right now. As things progress, other things may come out. I don't know. But for right now, this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm hearing.
Vince and talking about Sears, who have it with a wrench. Now you want to run. That's why my title said.
I don't know what the hell going on. I honestly don't. I don't know. Obviously, this is something going on between all of them that I'm unaware of. So I don't know what the fuck going on.
And like I said, I don't screenshot nothing. I don't do voice. I don't do all that shit, bro. I'm just speaking about what's in my head and what I know what was said, bro. I don't have to show y'all shit. I know what was said. I know what was said, bro. This don't make no sense. Vince about to play ping pong with Selena. Hey, she can play victim all she want. I do watch it. This is fake. Bitch on my stage. And I stopped him from calling her more on my stage. And see, that's what I'm saying. Because I can remember a couple years ago, I think Queen was really the only one.
Selena got mad with me because Sis called her one bitch on my stage, and I stopped him from calling her more on my stage. Okay, honest to God, that makes no sense. Why would Selena get mad if she was on a panel, someone's panel, with Sis, and that person stopped him from calling her a bitch? Unless that's not the reason, and Regina's just making it seem like that. Or it could be there are women who like being called bitch by guys they like. And it could be she still likes Sis. I don't know why she would flirt with someone she doesn't like. And Selena has put it out there multiple times. She's a big old flirt. She likes to flirt. There's no harm in flirting, so I'm not ratting her out or nothing. But this, what Regina said, makes no sense. Why would Selena get mad if Regina stopped him from calling her bitch when he did it one time? And I'm not saying Regina's lying. I'm just saying that statement makes no sense. Why would Selena get mad at that?
Maybe might have been some other folks, but I remember Queen promoting. Who was that? Was it? It was either Kevlo interviewing Selena or Selena interviewing Kevlo or something. Queen, you remember? It was like 2 years ago. It was like, oh, that's the only reason I knew your name. Or something when Kevlo first came to Roll Rich. She sent me something one time. Okay, let me go over here, let me check. And then we get to talking. Woo, it was just a misunderstanding. Roll Rich.
All right, anybody got some timestamps? Because I don't want to. So is this live just about Selena? So what did Moonlight say?
Different nobody. Because I know how I would feel if I heard somebody say shit like that. Like, what? Yeah. The link is pinned. So we're going to open up the page. And shout out to Luke. I told y'all last year, bro, all this shit going to hit the.
It's divisive, you know what I mean, and it's dangerous. And me, I've been through this shit with these people, so I understand the behavior. But even with all the drama, I still be trying to tell them like, yo, just change your ways, man.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Type of shit can get real dangerous, bro. And I'm disturbed about that she was cool with.
Yeah, and honest to God, as much as I don't like Sis, I agree with him on this stuff. We've seen too many times how YouTube shit was taken offline, and it can get dangerous. And we just saw 2 people in Vegas were shot and killed on live stream by someone they were having an online beef with. So for all the content creators who are trying to say, Sis is wrong on this, and no, Sis is right. Just because I'm not planning, like, whatever me and Sis have said back and forth, and I don't want to hear, well, physically I couldn't do it. Yeah, I fucking could if I wanted to. But I'm not going to get up, hunt him down, and do something. I'm not. But there are people on here who will, who have no problem with doing it. And Sis is 100% right on that. It can happen. Not that it will happen, but it can happen. And we all need to be careful of that. Maybe Sis can bring awareness to this where no one else can in this sector. Lonnie pulled up on facts. It went okay, but what if she had decided to get out of the car and even walk up to his gate? What if she did? What if he got to her so fast she didn't even have time to react and she got hurt? What if? I mean, I don't think Lonnie would have been stupid enough to come out of the car, but we saw Johnny Blaze do that with True Freeman, and Princess was with him. That was a comic show, but he still pulled up. He still went there to get True Freeman. And from what people were saying, he brought Princess to get True Freeman's wife. Now, I don't know if Johnny Blaze and Princess had guns on them or not. I don't know. But what if True Freeman and his wife did, and Princess and Johnny Blaze were killed? All over YouTube shit. Kwame Brown, because of Sister T and her big mouth and T.Y. Ray and his asshole shit, pulled up on them in a restaurant. Sister T said she was gonna go out and get her gun. Supposedly T.Y. Ray had a gun. And supposedly Kwame Brown had a gun. Look at what happened with T.Y. Ray and J.J. London. T.Y. Ray, that douchebag, was saying, oh, I just went to a strip club. No, you went to J.J. London's strip club where she works. You wanted to see her. You wanted to show her she could be touched. Why? Because she was affiliated with Kwame Brown in some way, shape, or form. And everybody on here wants a piece of Kwame Brown. They feel like he owes them. All of that could have gone in a completely different direction and people could have gotten hurt and killed. Look at Tommy Sotomayor and True Freeman. True Freeman wanted Tommy Sotomayor to go with him someplace more secluded. Did True Freeman have a gun? Was he willing to kill Tommy Sotomayor? Did Tommy Sotomayor have a gun on him, and was he willing to kill True Freeman? So Sis is 100% right on this. Don't just brush him off for this shit. This is not him doing YouTube bullshit. He's saying something that's true. And there's a past history to back up what he's saying. So on this, don't just dismiss Sis and what he's saying.
Put you to that point and actually put you in a situation where you could have been in danger like that, bro. That's too far, bro. To me.
Hear this shit.
And of course, Moonlight can't keep her fucking mouth shut until he's done talking. She has to take over everything. He was saying something serious and she had to interrupt. Why? Oh, 'cause she can? She was willing to go meet Garrick and fuck him. That's dangerous too. She invited him where? To a place where her daughter was? That was dangerous. And I don't care if Garrick gets pissed off at me for saying this or not. Fuck him too. Nobody knows anybody on this platform. Garrick could be a serial killer. We don't know. I could be a serial killer. We don't know. What if those pictures I put up weren't me? Oh, well, we can hear what you sound like. Any asthmatic of any size could sound like this. You don't know. And so many people take chances. One day those chances are going to land you in the same place those two people in Vegas and the one who did the shooting are in. Just because you haven't gone through it doesn't mean you can't or won't. Sis is 100% right on this.
Yeah, bro, it was fucking ridiculous, man. And it's more shit I ain't really said. I'm not gonna hit on it today, but it's just fucking ridiculous.
Can I chime in? Good morning,
What's up?
James.
What's up with the moon? What's up for
I'm chilling. Hey, Finichi, how you? Go ahead, Finichi. You was here before me.
No, go ahead, Moonlight. You got it.
Let me just, what you just said, it's sympathetic. It's sympathy you have for Vince right now? Is that what you just said, sis?
Yeah,
You're
I'm
sorry that he
disturbed.
went through all of this? You're
I'm
disturbed?
disturbed. Yeah, I'm
Aw,
disturbed. Man.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that you're disturbed. You wasn't disturbed when I said it up on this panel.
What do
As a
you
matter
mean?
of fact, you went back to your panel and said that I was in some sort of cahoots with her against you.
That's not
When
what I
I
said.
heard it,
That's not what I said, Moonlight. I'm not sure if you misinterpreted how I brought that out, but what I pointed out was that you didn't say that until y'all was mad. But the main thing was that I was right. Like the things that she does, she's still doing it, and you was able to confirm that. So I still had to acknowledge that. But the main thing was, you wasn't gonna tell me that until y'all got mad.
the main thing was I don't get in people's shit.
Right.
And
I
because
understand
Vince
that.
is mad right now and he's feeling offended from what she's doing, he's letting everybody know what's up. He's not, I mean, I don't want to speak for him, but I think he's feeling offended that I felt. It's not my business to tell nobody else's business.
And I didn't hold that
Especially
against
when
you.
I'm not
Moonlight.
involved.
I
But I
didn't
get
hold that
kind of
against you.
offended when you go to fuck live like you've been doing and trying to.
Sis has actually tried to give Moonlight advice, even on how to go at me because of the things I've said about her. Anything you put out there, even typing in a chat, could be used as content, can be twisted and turned in any single way, any way they want. I can just say, hi, damn D, hi, everyone, and somebody could turn around and say, I want to fuck damn D and fuck everybody else in the chat. And Moonlight is just as guilty of this as Sis and everybody else is. But Sis was just saying something serious and she wanted to cut him off, chime in, and all this other bullshit. Let him finish saying what he was saying about this shit because it's true, and then get into the fuckery. No, she wanted to shut him up and just go off. I'm not defending Sis right now. I'm defending what he had said, what he was saying. And Sis does take shit and twist it any way he wants. He does. But so does Moonlight. So don't be a fucking hypocrite.
Drag my fucking name and my channel. I get offended about that. Yeah.
Moonlight, I returned the favor.
Moonlight, you drag your own fucking name in your channel. You're on your number what channel? Because you literally go off on people, you call them things they're not. You were calling Garrick a pedophile. Why? Meanwhile, you were gonna have that pedophile near your fucking daughter. You were gonna have him in your house, in your bed, fucking you. He would have had access to your daughter like Fax had access to those 4 kids when he was fucking that mother however many years ago. Don't play. Don't be a hypocrite.
Favor. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You trying to do what?
I said, I'll be returning the favor. You be
What favor?
doing
Yep.
that. You be sending. I don't even go that hard, but you be going.
Now you return the favor. It's not like you jump out. You know, now you just don't want me to have no respect for you. It's not like you just don't jump out and start some narrative about me. No.
It's nothing for anyone to want respect from you. You either have respect for them or you don't. It doesn't matter what they do. Because you're like everybody else. You would go on his side to go against somebody else in a fucking heartbeat. You are the type of woman who would fuck the devil in order to have the devil go after somebody you just didn't like. Don't play.
You always sit back and respond. Is that right?
No. Every now and then, like these days, every now and then I might take some shots, but I'm joking, man. You be taking
You take shots.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, now it's not every now and then. Every single live, he's taking shots at somebody. So come on, don't sugarcoat it, Sis. But Moonlight, if you weren't putting your shit out there, he wouldn't have anything to go over. I could easily make another channel that no one knows about, go there and do my videos and do whatever until somebody happens to find me and then sends the video to people so then they can start fucking with me and responding to my shit. But why? Eventually I will be found and eventually it will happen. You seem to think you can say whatever you want about anybody and anything else and nobody can say anything back to you. Even I don't think that. I don't like what's being said, but I understand it can be said. You're 60 fucking years old. Don't you have any kind of education to even know that thing? That's a basic thing, especially if you're here on YouTube. You don't know about that?
I mean, you
There
take
ain't no
shots too.
rump up with you and this
But
type
it's
of
really,
649 you be delivering to me. I don't do no 649.
what you
I
mean?
don't do that type shit.
What?
Like, I take shots at you and I make jokes about you, but I don't even unless I'm really mad, and that's once or twice. I might
What?
really go off.
What's a 649 or 649? What is that?
Yo,
Yeah,
man.
once or twice I might have went off
Yo,
because I
man.
was mad,
Yo,
but
yo,
still.
yo.
I'm sure it was a little more than once or twice. I'm sure. Just like her shit, she's done more than just once or twice. We all have.
What?
Yo, that
Yo,
don't even
what?
be. Yo, yeah, I'm
You
yo,
go
yo,
off
yo.
all the time.
Yo.
You go off all the time, and you take it overboard all the time. So
Yep.
I go off once or twice, but for the most part, I'll just be joking, right? But I
You
go
go
off
off
once or
once or
twice.
twice. Oh,
Yes,
man,
you
you
go
be
off
joking.
all the
You be
time.
joking.
Not when I go off.
Like the last time you was on my panel, sir,
Mhm.
I thought it was all good. It was great. It was, yeah, enough respect to you, enough respect to me, this and that. You brought your motherfucking ass to your ranch, and you start disrespecting me.
I didn't even
Disrespecting my
disrespect you.
motherfucking panel.
No, I did it.
Disrespecting all my.
Okay, I don't know if he disrespected her or not because if no one sends me anything, I don't know what's being said. So if it's not sent to me, I don't watch. If it's sent to me, I think there's a reason and I watch. I haven't gotten something about Sis since April, a little bit after I got out of the hospital. Other than that, I haven't been sent anything. The only time I see Sis is like when Damn D goes over his video, or if Lonnie says something that he has said or something that's gone on. Something like that. So I don't know if he's been disrespecting her or not. But I will say, you say to Moonlight, like right now, it's a little cloudy here in Brooklyn, New York. She'll twist that and make it into something it's not. She will do that. If that's happened, I don't know. I don't know what was said in the first place. So, I don't know.
My shit.
No, I
That's
did
what
it.
you did.
No, I
And
did it.
so
That's how you be
I had
taking shit.
TNO coming in my chat with a fucking timestamp.
And he came with his timestamp.
I hit the timestamp, and here you are. You could have had this motherfucking conversation with me.
No, I couldn't have.
Here you are right now.
Hold on.
I think it's so funny how everybody in this sector says, well, you could have a behind the scenes conversation with me. Meanwhile, the person saying that doesn't have the ability to do that. Hypocrisy is a disease in this sector.
So on your panel, I could not have that conversation. If you want to go back over your panel and see how that
You
went.
have it anyway.
Well, it wasn't a
You can't even have it here because Moonlight wouldn't even give Sis a chance to talk. And again, I don't like Sis. I'm just commenting on this video. Moonlight is one of these people, and there are men who believe this too. If I yell and scream louder than you and you shut up, I win. I'm right. You're not right, and you didn't win shit.
conversation that needed to be had. I was doing a reaction, and I was telling my people my perspective on some of the shit you be saying.
Which is all I'm doing now. Which is all Moonlight does. What does Moonlight think? She's queen of this sector? Sis ain't no king. And I don't want to hear King Wabbit, King this, King that, King that. He's a guy from Brooklyn. He's a human being like the rest of us. But Moonlight and a lot of other people in this sector seem to think they're above everyone else. I bet you if we open up Moonlight's closet, there's so much shit in there it's already ready to burst.
Your perspective, is that what you call?
That's what it was.
Is that what it was? Your perspective when you going up there slandering my motherfucking
What you
name?
mean slander?
When
What's
you
your
talking
definition of
about what my
slander?
intentions are as a grown fucking woman? You up there?
Moonlight, you slandered Garrick by calling him a pedophile. Where's your proof that he's a pedophile? What's gonna come out of your fucking piece of shit mouth? I don't need no proof. I can say it. Don't fucking play this bullshit game. You're not good at it, and people catch you in the shit all the time. And you just still think if you go off with your rotten, grotesque mouth, you win something. Yeah, you win the prize for being a disgusting pig, and that's all you win. So a lot of people on here need to learn what the word slander means. Why Garrick isn't taking this bitch to court for that, I don't know. I don't know. She called him a pedophile. That's very, very fucking dangerous. What? Did he say something about your daughter? Did he say anything that he'd like to do something to your daughter? If he didn't, shut your fucking mouth, bitch. And if he did say something about your daughter, you put her in harm's way. So you wouldn't be blameless in the situation either if it happened.
Hey, what you doing, a reaction? Really?
What do you mean slander?
Really?
Slander how? When you say slander, what you mean?
Look, don't play with me.
I'm trying to understand
we are
because
grown. See, and
we
you
are
know,
grown.
you
I'm
go
trying to
live.
understand.
You go live with your cohort, and y'all sit the fuck up there, and y'all tell the audience what my intentions are.
What are you talking?
But that's what everybody does. Whether it's right, whether it's wrong, everybody does that, including you, Moonlight. Stop being a fucking hypocrite.
Okay?
What are you
You
talking
tell
about?
the audience what my intentions are. This link is pinned.
What exactly are you talking about, Moonlight? What exactly are you talking about?
Is it not, Vince? Isn't it an open panel?
Yeah, this open panel, open panel.
We talking, Moonlight. We talking.
Now we
What's up?
talking.
Well, now we talking. You on the
Right?
panel, so you addressing
You
me.
could
You
have
ain't.
talked to me way before. Is what you could have done.
Well,
Before you hit your
wanted to.
motherfucking live talking about my poom poom and what the fuck I say.
Hold
how
on,
I
that's
fuck-
Bitch, you're shoving your poom poom in everybody else's face, bitch. What do you think? Nobody's supposed to say something about it? What do you think? They're just supposed to admire a 60-year-old twat?
Afterwards, bro.
How I goddamn fight my battles. I don't ask nobody to fight my battles for me, you know. And
So
I-
what if I got an opinion on how you do shit? You doing it on
But you
YouTube?
come the fuck up here right now, and you so understanding.
No,
You're
I'm not
so
understanding. I'm talking about the
goddamn
danger.
offended.
I'm
You're
talking
so
about the.
fucking offended
You
right
should be
now,
offended
aren't
too. This shit.
What Sis is about to say, he's talking about the danger that there is on YouTube being taken from YouTube into real life. That's not important to her because nothing has really happened to her yet. Yeah, she had BCW called on her by Sister T, and she wanted to keep lying and saying it was Damn D. Sister T admitted it. She still blamed Damn D. Why? Damn D was making the money and she thought she could take some of his subscribers away from him, especially the ones paying the big bucks. So again, Sis was talking about something that was important. She brings up this fucking bullshit. And yes, it is bullshit because she's bullshit. Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of people are going to say I'm racist and I'm just going off on Moonlight and I'm sticking up for Sis. I don't like Sis. I don't know how he is in real life. I only see how he is on here and I don't like him. But Moonlight, you are a million times worse than Sis will ever be. Yeah, someone told me that Sis's daughter is in college at 17. You know what? That is honestly and truly, I don't know if Sis is going to believe me if he ever hears this or not, but that is truly amazing, wonderful, stupendous. He must be so proud of his baby girl doing that. That's a good thing. But there are people who would put that down. Why? He obviously did something right with his daughter that she was able to go on and do that. Whether it be his support, and I'm not talking about financial, it could be financial, but support as her dad. There are plenty of guys who can be a father, but it takes a lot of inside love to be a dad. A father can just be a fucking sperm donor. But whatever he did in her life as his father had to have contributed to where she is now. That's real life stuff. What he was talking about on here was real life stuff. Moonlight felt like bringing her hua ass up there, disrupting that, and all this other shit was way more important. Well, bitch, your daughter may go to college. That's real life shit. But if you keep fucking around, she may not go to college. People already know who she is because you doxed your own daughter. You made sure your name was covered up. Her name was not. You put your daughter's life in danger because of your own dumbass feelings. I've never said my son's name on here. And as for his job, I said he works in New York. I've never said where. I'm not going to put his life or his job in jeopardy because of this bullshit. You fucking did. For whatever attention you wanted and got, you did. Now, yeah, I heard what Scissor's real name is. Maybe that hasn't trickled down to his kids yet, and I hope it never does. But you put your kid out there. That's an important thing. No, you're worried about people seeing your boobs and your ratchet pussy. That rancid, decrepit piece of shit that's 80 years old. I'm sorry, 60 years old. It probably is like 80 years old. But 60 years old that you keep catfishing guys, it's like a 19-year-old. Why? Because you look like olive oil. That don't mean shit. It's still 60 years old and by your own mouth has had 2 kids. And we know at least 2 dicks. Knowing you, there were hundreds. You interrupted what he was saying. He wasn't saying anything that was bullshit. And I believe he was sincere in what he was saying. You don't even want him to talk right now. You just want to go off on him. You did the same thing with Garrick, which is why Damn D was able to make that drop. Please, Moonlight, please. 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 Whatever it is. You should have waited until he was done with that because that was serious. And we all know Sis likes the fuck shit. He would have waited for you to open your mouth when he was done saying what he was saying. You are a big fucking hypocrite, Moonlight. You do what... Okay, I can't say what everybody else does, because not everybody shows their twats and tits on air. You're a dirty old piece of shit woman. You're old. Why Garrick wanted you, I don't know. I don't know. People have weird taste. But your taste would have left such a fucking problem with his mouth, he would need oral surgery to get it fixed.
She could have had this nigga Garrick tap this nigga on his fucking shoulder, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking
so
about.
sad. Oh, really?
Nigga, I'm not talking about no YouTube bullshit. I'm talking about physically tap this nigga on his fucking shoulder, bro.
Right, right. And when he fucking ducks my goddamn address, anybody can fucking tap me on my shoulder.
What he was...
You doxed your child, bitch. That makes you 10 times worse than anyone who doxed you. Anyone who called child welfare on you. Oh, well, I don't know how to black this shit out. Then you shouldn't have put it up. You should have been thinking about protecting your daughter at all costs. Now, you could have said, I got the paperwork. I'm not going to show it because I don't know anything about this blacking stuff out. But your name was blacked out wonderfully. Your daughter's was not. Why was that? So you could call up her father and get pity from him? That you're a good mother, you didn't mean to do it, or just have him give you attention at all? Bitch, he obviously didn't want your ass, that's why he's not with you. And I got a bad feeling your daughter was an oops baby. He didn't plan on getting you knocked up, but I think you planned on trying to trap him, and it didn't fucking work. You ain't no mother. Protect your child at all costs. You put her out there for your own selfish reasons. Sis is talking about something serious. And you're worried about being disrespected? Because of YouTube shit, lives were taken. Your daughter's life could have been taken with your bullshit. You don't seem to care about that. Your respect is what's mostly important. You're what's mostly important. I tried so hard not to go off in this video. I did. But Sis is 100% right. When a YouTube beef is taken offline, it's going too far. When people are doxxed, it's going too far. Even fucking Arabia doxes herself. What if someone figures out where her temp job is? And what if they show her job or the Walmarts and whatever, all the bullshit she's done and said on here. And they decide they don't want to take the chance of someone that crazy working there. She's gonna blame people for doing it, but take no responsibility for her putting her own shit out there, putting the info out there. Like when Lonnie put out that place and called when Arabia was supposedly trying to go for help, Arabia put it out there. Anyone could have gone to that place. You're like, oh, they only held me for a 3-day hold. They could have gone there and gotten you when you were out. Now, Arabia's bullshit attitude would be, let them try, let them try. No, bitch, you have to protect yourself. You have to protect your privacy. But she wants attention. She wants to be doxxed. What the fuck is all this bullshit? People can and do take shit to the extreme dangerous levels. And that's all Sis was trying to explain. Moonlight, you make yourself look like a dirty piece of shit every time you come on, every time you open your mouth. What you should be doing is making sure your child is protected from what you did. What if someone who really hates you, I mean, look at Queen Regina. That bitch went after brown skinned lady's daughter's scholarship to get her kicked out of college because she didn't like what brown skinned lady was saying. Now that's just trying to talk and take something away. What if someone decides to go and actually find your daughter and do something to her because of you? You're going to say you have no responsibility to it whatsoever. But you do. Nobody would have known your daughter's name if you didn't put it out there. And instead of listening to what Sis had to say, and even taking notes so you don't make a stupid fuck up like that again, you just want to tell him off for disrespecting you. All the shit Sis has said about me, and I can still sit here and say what he was saying was 100% true. Fuck all that other shit. That's something important that needs to be talked about, that we all need to learn, because we all have big motherfucking mouths. And we let out too much information about ourselves, our kids, our families, and that's how people find us and do shit. You're living in a fantasy land if you think your daughter can't be touched. You put her out there, somebody might go and try something. So instead of listening to what he had to say, you had to come up and disrupt shit. Like SoFly does and all these other pieces of shit on here.
There in the nigga city though, Moonlight. He was right there.
Cloud sympathy.
But look, Moonlight.
Don't get me fucking twisted.
I hear, look, Moonlight. I hear you. I hear you, right? But you, it ain't going. Moonlight, Moonlight. But Moonlight, it ain't Moonlight. A lot of talking went about on YouTube, but a nigga ain't pull up in your town, bro.
Right, you don't know shit about me and
Well,
my
I'm
town,
saying,
what
like,
nobody can do.
whoa.
What I want you to do is bring down your predictions.
I hear you,
Your
right?
shit be after the fact.
All right, I got you.
When I'm fucking spitting that motherfucker that's backstabbing me, I didn't hear nobody. I followed my shit.
Moonlight, you heard. Come on, stop doing that, man. I told you not to handle that shit that way. I told you not to deal with it that way, nigga. You said you don't give a fuck. Why you want to handle it that way? Like, it's other ways to deal with the shit, man. You escalated the shit. You going back and forth with this stupid ass nigga. bro, I don't agree with it. You want to do it that way? That's all fucking you. I don't support that shit.
Yo, that's it. Yeah, you don't support it, but you'll fucking react to it, right?
The
You don't
fuck you want to
support
do it?
But you'll blood clot react to it, not true? Eh?
Blood clot reacting to, eh? You do the same shit. You do the same shit, Moonlight, but you seem to think you bear no responsibility on what you do. What if you calling Garrick a pedophile? Someone heard that, ran with it, finds him and kills him. You're such a dirty piece of shit, you would feel, well, fuck it, he shouldn't have disrespected me. That's a fact. However you're fucking trying to say these stupid words. You're in the wrong right now, Moonlight. There was a serious discussion going on. And you had to fuck it all up because your feelings are hurt.
Bro, I didn't react to none of that bullshit you was doing. What are you talking about? I didn't react to that shit you was doing. I did not react to that shit you was doing.
Right.
Doc was mad at me about that, nigga. He kept pushing. Why you don't talk about Moonlight? Why you don't talk about Moonlight?
Let me move the blood clot needle now. I'm done with that. That's right. Let me move to this needle now. Because it ain't going to be a time that me and you connect, here. So let me move the needle now.
Well, unblock me then.
What?
And they're having a conversation. She wants to move the needle to fuck him up so he can't say shit. Moonlight, excuse me, Moonlight, you've known Sis as long as I have. Just here on YouTube. You're not going to shut him up. He's going to go to his channel and talk about whatever the fuck he wants, just like you will. Just like I will, just like Damn D will, just like everybody will. But you seem to think when it comes to you, you're so special, it can't happen. What are you, Buffetto? Is that how special you are? Get the fuck out of here.
Unblock me, because you blocked me on the damn
I don't
community
have
wall.
you blocked. I don't have nobody blocked. I don't have nobody blocked. I went
So
through
you-
all of that. Ain't nobody blocked.
Well, my
Nobody
comments
blocked.
disappeared off your channel.
Nobody
Off
blocked.
your community wall. All right. Go ahead, say what
Check
you
it
saying.
out. I don't block nobody. I ran through that shit already. You know what I'm saying? I ain't blocking nobody. You, like Vince just say. You know, I was the one of the first mix and mingling when I don't even know half of the shit y'all been doing with each other. Cause Moonlight ain't never been there. Okay? When you look at your repeat videos and all this other shit you showing, you don't see Moonlight in that fucking mix up. I deal with my shit, period. Whether you like me or not, whether you hang or not, nobody gonna dictate my blood clot words, you hear me? Nobody. I live here too long. You run with who you run with. My vulgarity is not your taste. I get it. But don't fucking disparage my name up in this bitch. I earned my spot.
Don't fucking shove your vulgarity down everybody else's throats.
My fucking spot.
Moonlight, you just get mad if I do reactions and I say anything that you don't like, bro.
Yeah,
You drag my fuck.
like a lot of us do. But this conversation wasn't about you, and you think because it's an open panel, you can just come up and change the conversation. You should have waited till the conversation was over, because that conversation was important. This, what you're doing right now, is not important.
Fucking name is what you do, bruh. Okay?
After we done got into a back and
you
forth,
draw
maybe.
blood clot conclusions about my intentions, bruh. Okay? And you don't see me drawing no blood clot conclusions about who the fuck you is.
Do you do reactions? Do you do reactions?
Recently.
Do you do reactions?
Did you want to jump off of my fucking live and go on your live and start dragging my fucking name?
I didn't drag
Talk
your
about
name.
reaction.
I didn't
Reaction
drag
what?
your name. I was talking
Reaction
about
what?
some of the things you said about me and how you address certain things and how you talk and what I don't like. I was
That's
talking
good.
to my
It's
audience.
your platform. It's
I
your
was talking
platform.
about, I was talking to my audience, bro.
It's your platform. You can say what the fuck you like and what you don't like, and I'm gonna react like you react.
Right.
I'm gonna react.
Right,
Yes!
right. But you
The other blood, the other
disrespect me and all
the
type
one-
of shit, though. You don't want
because
to just
you
give a reaction.
disrespect me.
No, I did it.
You disrespect me. Okay?
Man.
You disrespect me.
All right, you feel
All right.
disrespected from my reaction.
Well, don't
But
you
then you
feel
start
disrespected?
disrespecting me.
You go up
No,
there now,
if you
and
did
you're
a,
gonna have some shit to say. Yo, man.
Bro,
So let me move the needle, yeah?
No,
Because
you keep
of-
moving the needle on me,
what?
man.
Recent yesterday, didn't you get pampered and powdered? You forgot to a highly favored lick of money that you support me with.
right? No, bro, it's a joke. You gotta stop, bro. My audience understand when I'm joking, bro. You gotta understand, like, nigga, a lot of my shit is
That's
just.
good. That's
But
good.
you be taking this shit way too serious.
Cache. Yeah, hold up 1 second, yo. Yo, Cache, bring your pussy ass up here, bitch.
You see what she does? She's reading the chat. She's getting more pissed off with the chat. And then she wants Cache up there to fight them both at the same time. How would that even work?
Bring your fucking pussy ass up here, bitch, and stop tippity blood clot typing. This is where you can talk to Moonlight, ho. Bring your fucking ass up here, bitch.
Hey, I'm just here. Hey, I heard it went down. Shit, I didn't see none of this. This is my first time seeing this. I don't know if y'all seen this. Hey, I'm just here spectating just like y'all, man. I'm over here drinking, spectating with y'all. I don't have no comments. I'm just here enjoying the entertainment.
I got time. You dirty ass bitch. You click fucking sending whore. Bitch. Now get the fuck up here, bitch. The link pin, ho. You dirty ass bitch. Yo, you see me on you, sis? We ain't gonna agree.
You just mad at me, bro. Like, you just
And I
be
get it.
so mad at me.
We're
bro.
not gonna agree. And you keep denying the fact that you be coming out and drawing conclusions about me that's unwarranted.
What I'm saying is,
All right. We had to go ahead and share with everybody who the fuck Mercy T was behind the scenes, because before you was on a fucking campaign. You was on a campaign.
Oh wow, that's Odom Speaks? He looks like that guy from The Mummy. I don't know his name. He played the mummy when the mummy had all his skin. Wow. Okay. Okay. Look at Dan D's face. Oh my god, damn these expressions.
Was not on a campaign.
Ooh. Everybody information getting exposed out here. Oh,
Bro, it wasn't me.
Not you. Buttermilk's in your mouth. You couldn't be doing this. You wanted a good one.
No, what are you talking about? Yo, my God,
Catch up
man.
with me, honey. Catch up with me.
Yo,
We
listen,
ain't
man.
gonna hold this.
I was not
Catch
on the
up with me,
campaign.
love.
It wasn't
Catch
me.
up with me. Who else
I know
won the
me.
caravan?
I want
Did
it.
this
I
bitch
bum
hit the
my
link?
clock want it. I know
Did this
me.
bitch hit the link? You tippity typing fucking bitch. Hit the link. Let me see how you big. And cam the fuck up, ho. I'ma cam up with you. Yo, then you have your wife, right? This blood clot.
Shout out to the wife, man. Shout out to the wife.
This sour pussy blood clot gal that have her ass up all across the fucking platform. You don't have no pushback for her. I see. You don't
What do you mean
understand?
pushback?
You
Is
don't
there
have
no-
the lyrics for her.
Lyrics? What are you talking about? What do you like? What do you like? I don't, more like, you are not off limits for reactions, bro. Sometimes you might not agree with my opinion on my reaction. I'm not going to agree with yours, but I'm not going to fucking attack you for it, bro.
You did. You've been fucking attacking me. You've been drawing fucking conclusions about my intentions. I've been live too long for you to draw conclusions about my intentions, yo. I keep it very upfront and very clear.
Listen.
Period.
Moonlight,
Moonlight don't change from the time you knew Moonlight.
You the one that be
Hear
doing
me?
stuff like you want smoke, nigga. You be doing little shit like you want smoke. Like, you the one.
What you mean I'm doing shit like I want? Bring the blood. What did I just say a minute ago? What you mean doing things like I don't want smoke? Is that what you call it?
Doing things
Because
like
I
you
just
want
called
smoke.
this
I'm
bitch
talking about.
Cache out to hit the motherfucking link. Is
Talking
that
about
what
with
you
me.
call
I'm
smoke?
talking about
That's what it is.
He said that she wanted smoke. She turned it around into, what do you mean I don't want smoke? I'm calling Cache up here. And she will swear up and down. Sis said she don't want no smoke, and that's a threat. That's not what Sis said.
with me. And
I'm
before,
telling a fake and fuckery blood clot up here.
yo,
Okay? Talking fucking shit.
yo, man, you all over the place with this.
I ain't
All
over
right,
the
though.
place nowhere.
Listen,
I
listen,
ain't over
man.
the place nowhere.
Listen,
You be hiding behind
this
your
the thing.
I'ma do a reaction type shit.
Yeah,
and
you
you're throwing
don't
your fucking digs. Don't do your reaction, but you see when I catch it, I catch it.
don't catch it.
Tippity typing bitch. You still tippity typing, you fucking whore. You dirty ass blood clot bitch. Fuck you, hoe.
Well, you might need to tone down when I react to your shit, cause I'm gonna joke, I'm gonna say little shit, and stuff, but I don't be smoking you until you violate.
Let me tell you something. My teeth ain't wood, bitch.
Well, you just disrespectful. I expected disrespect, but that's what I was telling my audience.
Her teeth ain't wood. Does somebody think she's George Washington?
Like you
You
always
getting
go,
disrespect, love, because you are disrespectful.
but you're disrespectful regardless.
Getting disrespect.
I don't have to
When you
disrespect you
left my
first for you to
fucking
be
panel the
disrespectful.
last time, you graced my panel with your presence. You went back to your panel and talked about how you graced me with your fucking presence. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, everybody seems to use that word. Even Arabia said, I granted her grace. Yo, fuck you, bitch. You didn't grant me shit. I was being nice to you on New Year's Eve. Tried to be nice to you after that, and you started giving me orders like you did before. What the fuck is it with people in this sector? They give you grace. And he went on his panel and said that. Fuck you. You say a lot of shit on your panel. I say a lot of shit on my panel. Fuck me. Fuck him. Fuck the world. Fuck everything. I don't even want to continue with this. It's already almost 2 hours. But what Sis was saying was actually a good thing. And we all need to take heed of what he was saying on that note.